Okey, untuk hari ni akan belajar sedikit saja benda dia. Okey, but uh, it is very important, sangat penting untuk jawab questions yang assessment individual tu. Okay, for today you are going to learn about sambungan chemical equation part 1. Before this, you learn how to balance the chemical equation, how to write the chemical equation. Okay, untuk hari ni you are going to learn about how to solve stoichiometric numerical problems ni. Macam mana from that chemical equations, okay, you can find dia punya mass, okay, sama ada mass of the product ataupun reactants. You can boleh cari in quantities, okay, means dalam secara secara kuantitatif you can find the mass, the number of particles, apa lagi, the molar mass juga boleh cari kalau based on that chemical formula, okay. And then the molar volume, bukan the molar volume, the volume of gas, kalau gas lah. For that, the balance chemical equations. Okay, so hari ni cikgu akan tunjuk apa tu, example, and then you will do activities for questions lah, kena jawab, kena submit on that and today juga, okay, before habis kelas. Okay, so this is example 1 from textbook. Kalau tengok dekat sini, okay, sekejap cikgu please share. Okay, dalam questions ni, dia cakap burning of aluminium in air is as follows. Dia bagi that chemical equations. Okay, dia bagi that chemical equations. Kita tengok 4Al ni, S tu dalam solid, okay, plus oxygen in gas, you will get aluminium oxide in solid. So kalau question dia ask, okay, kadang-kadang questions akan bagi chemical equation, okay, yang dah balance. Kadang-kadang questions akan cakap in word saja. Okay, burning of aluminium. Okay, aluminium burns in oxygen to produce aluminium oxide. So you need to tulis lah the balance chemical equations. So for that question, dia selalunya akan ada 2 parts. Number 1, write the balance chemical equation. Number 2, calculate lah apa yang disuruh calculate. Okay, but in this question, dia dah bagi dah that chemical equations. So kita tengok soalan tu, dia dah bagi yang balance. So the question cakap apa? Calculate the mass of aluminium oxide produced. Okay, aluminium oxide ni produce jika if 5.4 gram of aluminium, okay, 5.4 gram of aluminium is burned completely. Tengok ni, is burned completely. Dia cakap burn completely maksud habis semua digunakan lah in air. Okay, macam mana kita nak calculate ni? Okay, satu lagi based on this, kalau solid, kita tengok gas ni, gas. Okay, this is in gas, oxygen ni. Based on this gas ni, you can calculate dia punya, boleh calculate the molar volume, the volume of oxygen. Okay, and then the mass jugalah. Okay. But for those yang solid ni, you can only write dia punya, boleh calculate dia punya number of moles, boleh dapat dia punya apa, mass juga tu. So macam mana kita nak buat? Okay, tengok dekat sini Jamboard. Okay, based on this, kalau kita tengok this chemical equation, okay, cikgu tandakan warna hijau. Kita tengok dia punya stoichiometry ni dekat depan dia ni. Okay, dekat depan dia ni ditulis. From this equation kita boleh tahu 4 mole, okay, 4 mole of aluminium ni, 4 mole of aluminium, okay, will react with 3 mole of oxygen to produce 2 mole of aluminium oxide. Kita tengok nombor depan dia tu. 3 to 2. So, based on this, macam mana kita nak dapat dia punya ratio dia? Okay, the ratio, the chemical, number of mole bawah ni akan ikut ratio ni. So, from this, apa yang selalu cikgu selalu suka buat, okay, kita write dulu the meaning of the chemical equations ni. Okay, cikgu suruh tulis in ayat lah. Okay, based on the chemical equation. Okay, chemical equation. Okay, apa based on the chemical equation ni? 4 mole of aluminium, 4 mole of aluminium. Okay, react with tak payah tulis ayat penuh, tak apa. Reacts with 3 mole of oxygen, O2, to produce berapa mole? 2 mole. Ini dia punya awal-awal ratio dia to produce 2 mole of aluminium oxide. 2 mole of aluminium oxide.
Teacher,
Yes.
how did you find 4 mole?
Based on the chemical equation, sorry, my type. Sekejap, nanti sekejap cikgu tunjuk. Okay, aluminium Al lah. Okay, sekejap. You can
Yeah,
write the formula.
yeah, but
Formula pun.
right. Yeah, but that Al is how do you know that 4 is mole? It can be 1.
No, this is for the macam mana cakap, the base ratio dia. Okay. After that, baru kita calculate the exact mole. Okay, based on the chemical equation you can tengok dia punya balance chemical equation. Okay, the base ratio dia adalah 4 mole of aluminium, number depan will react with 3 mole of oxygen to produce 2 mole of aluminium oxide. This is the base dia. Okay, kita tak calculate lagi yang the real punya. Okay, next baru kita calculate the real aluminiumnya. This is step 1. Okay, this is step 1. Okay, step 1 cikgu tulis kat sini. Okay, step 1, write this. Okay, step 2. Okay, step 2, calculate the number of mole of aluminium yang use ni. Okay, in that chemical equation. So, kita tengok dekat sini. So, nak pakai formula apa? Nak calculate the number of mole of aluminium. Nak guna formula apa to calculate the number of mole of aluminium?
Haven't you found the mole like right there?
No, we tak jumpa lagi for the real one. This is for the base equation. Okay, base. Base tu mean like dia punya based on the equation lah. Okay, dia punya base. Okay, kita tak jumpa lagi the real. Okay, we tak calculate lagi the real number of mole tu. Okay, so you use N is equal to mass over molar mass. Okay, mass over molar mass. Okay, kalau tengok dekat sini berapa mass dia? Okay, find the number of mole. Mole of Al. Okay, of Al. So, mass over molar mass. 5.4 gram. 5.4 gram. Divide by 27. You will get apa jap calculator. Come on. 5.4 divided by 37. 0.2 mole. Okay, so you get 0.2 mole of aluminium. Okay. Okay, tadi tu based on that chemical equation tu, the first yang base punya 4 mole of aluminium, 4 mole of aluminium react with 3 mole of oxygen to produce 2 mole of Al2O3. So, macam mana kita nak kira, kita dah dapat dah. Okay, the real number of mole adalah 0.2 mole. 0.2 mole of Al. Okay, you get 0.2 mole of Al. Sekejap, saya tukar color lain lah. Bagi senang nampak. Okay, yang dah calculate tadi tu, you get 0.2 mole of Al. Mana dia? 0.2 mole of Al. Okay, dia yang dah calculate. So, macam mana? How do you find the number of mole for Al2O3 tu? Okay, dia suruh calculate mass of aluminium oxide. So tak perlulah nak cari number of mole of O2 tu, tak perlu. Kita terus direct ke Al2O3. So how many mole of Al2O3 yang akan produce?
Teacher, is it that you take the mole that you find from H and then count the mass of O?
No, no, no. Just calculate based on chemical equation you can find. Dah boleh cari lah 0.2 mole of, you use ratio, cikgu cakap ratio 0.2 mole. Okay, macam mana cakap, okay, the base from the chemical equation, 4 mole of aluminium will produce 3 mole of O2 and 2 mole of Al2O3. Okay, this ratio ni cannot be changed lah, memang dia akan sentiasa sama. The ratio will be always be same for this chemical equation. So you can just use the ratio, okay, to calculate the number of mole. Okay, first you calculate the number of mole yang untuk aluminium sebab dia dah bagi 5.4 gram. Okay, so you get 0.2 mole. This is for the real one, which is dalam eksperimen lah yang yang questions to ask to calculate. Okay, so from this you just use ratio lah. Okay, jika dekat sini 4 mole is equal to 0.2 mole, okay, and then how many mole for 2 mole, so sepatutnya separuh lah. Okay, 0.2 will produce 0.1 mole of Al2O3. So macam mana cikgu dapat? Okay, kita tengok dekat sini. Warna merah tu original. Okay, ratio 4, 3, 2. Okay, based on the chemical equation. Okay, based on your calculation, you only get dah dapat 0.2 mole of Al. Okay, 0.2 mole. Okay, based on this, kalau kita tengok 4 ni, 2 ni adalah separuh pada 4 ni, half of 4. So 0.2 divide by 2 lah. So you will get 0.1 dekat sini. So macam mana kalau untuk oksigen ni pula? Okay, ni you kena guna lain lah. So macam mana? Kita tengok 4, okay, is equal to 0.2. Okay, so 3 berapa? Ni kena guna calculation lah, kena buat. Okay, try calculate 3 tu for oxygen. If the number if 0.2 mole of aluminium, you already get 0.2 mole of aluminium. So how many mole of oxygen yang needed from that ratio tu? We use ratio je yang ni. Okay, sebab step 1 tu, step 2 tu dah find dah dia punya number of mole. Okay, step 3 ni you need to find the ratio for the questions. Macam mana? Berapa tu? If you get 0.2 mole of, is it 0.05? Kena lagi besar. Okay, try to find yang 3 tu.
Mine is wait.
Berapa? Semua try calculate, tak nak seorang je yang calculate.
Teacher, what is X?
Y is?
No, what is X?
You need to find X lah. How many? X tu the ratio for ni lah. For oxygen tu. Okay, if for aluminium is 0.2. Okay, based on the ratio ni. Okay, for mole is, macam mana nak cakap, ratio dia. Okay, so you use that ratio lah to find the X ni. Find the X dekat sini ni. But okay, calculate ni because you need to know, understand how to calculate to get the number of mole tu from the ratio. Ni bukan tiba-tiba je cikgu dapat. Okay, use ratio. Kalau kita tengok kat sini, okay. Okay, 4 divided by 0.2. Paling senang lah 4 divide by 0.2. 4 divide by 0.2. No. 0.2 divide by 4. Okay, 0.2 divide by 4. Okay. 0.2 divide by 4. 0.2 divide by 4. So, akan dapat 0.05. Okay, apakah maksud 0.05 ni? For every 1 ni, okay, 1 ni, for 1 mole ni, is equal to 0.05 lah untuk that questions ni. Okay, so you will get 4 ni is equal, 4 times 0.05, you will get 0.2. Okay, 3 times 0.05, you will get 0.15. Okay, and then 2 times by 0.05, you will get 0.1. Okay, tu dia punya ratio tu. Okay, so tapi in this question, you tak perlu pun calculate for this oxygen ni. So you only need to know the number of mole of aluminium, and then you can get the number of mole of aluminium oxide. Okay, this is for step 3 lah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Okay, you need to use ratio.
No,
Okay,
like,
let me show again.
no, it's like at step 3, is it that we
Okay,
take mole and mole and mole and then use the ratio thing and then find the back thing without calculating the first thing?
the step 3 is to complete the first step. Okay, let me show again. Okay, from the equation you can find that, okay, the ratio ni, okay, from the chemical equation ni, dia dah bagi dah siap-siap. Okay, it's already given from the chemical equation. But kalau dia tak bagi this, then you need to write the balanced chemical equation by yourself lah. Okay, based on this, okay, you tengok 4 mole, okay, tu ratio exactly 4 mole of aluminium, okay, react with 3 mole of O2, produce 2 mole of Al2O3. So based on this, kita dapat tengok 4, the ratio adalah 4 kepada 3 to 3. Okay, this is untuk Al, untuk O2 and untuk Al2O3. Okay, and then tadi for step 2, you because the question already given, okay, the mass of aluminium, okay, so you can calculate lah the number of mole of aluminium that dalam apa experiment tersebut, in that questions. Okay, in that questions, so you get the number of mole for aluminium tu adalah 0.2. Okay, 0.2 mole. Okay, so ratio dia will be the same. Okay, in this 432 ni, in this 432 punya ratio, but it will not be lah 0.2 sini akan jadi 3, akan jadi 2. So dia akan jadi in 432 juga. So if 0.2 ni is equal to 4, is 0.2 is equal to 4, okay, for 4 punya ratio, so how much 1 tu? So how much 1? Kalau 1 tu pula berapa number of mole dia in that question. So to calculate that, 0.2 divided by 4, you will get 0.05 lah. For every 1 mole, for every 1 ratio ni, okay, in this question, in this things ni, is equal to 0.05 mole. 0.05 mole. So untuk aluminium, okay, you take lah 0.05 mole ni times by 2 from the equation, the ratio. And then you will get lah 0.1. Okay, how about untuk oxygen? Oxygen just take 0.05 times by 3. You will get 0.15. Okay, kalau kita tengok sini, the ratio is still 432. Betul tak 432 tu? Kalau tak percaya, okay, just divide lah. Kita tengok divide. Zero, adakah kita divide jap? Cuba tengok. Okay, 0.2 divide by 0.1. Dapat tak? 0.2 divide by 0.1, you can dapat ni lah. You can dapat half lah. Okay, 0.2 divide by 1. 0.2 divide by 0.1. You get 2. Okay, dekat sini dapat 2. Okay, 0.2 divide by 0.
So the question asks us to find the AL 203, the mole of AL 203, right?
The mass.
The mass.
So you already get the number of moles sini. 0.1. So you can calculate lah the mass dia. For the third part ni is yang complicated dia because it involves ratio. So you need to know macam mana nak find ratio tu based on this. So you already get the number of mole for aluminium 0.1 ni. Okay. So you can calculate lah the number of the mass dia using N is equal to mass over molar mass. So calculate the molar mass of Al2O3. Okay, molar mass of Al2O3 which is berapa? Al 27 darab 2 times 16 times 3. Okay, ni tadi tu step 3. Okay, step 3, find the ratio. Okay, and then step 4 tu you complete kan dia punya calculate lah the number of mass tu. Okay, yep. Okay, based on that you can get 0.1 mole of aluminium. Okay, 0.1 mole of aluminium aluminium oxide is produced. Okay, so N is equal to mass over molar mass. So calculate the molar mass for Al2O3. Molar mass for Al2O3 is 27 times by 2 plus dengan 16 times 3. Betul 7 darab 2 je.
102.
1 plus jap 54. 102, yes, 102. Okay, 102. So dah dapat N is equal to ni, darab lah nak cari mass. N times by molar mass. So 0.1 mass is equal to 0.1 times by 102. So you will get apa 10.2 gram. This one. That's the answer you get. Okay, boleh read dekat page 73 tu, example 17 tu. Okay, dia tunjuk lah grafik dia macam mana, how to find. Kenapa 0.2 divide by 4? Sebab you nak cari for 1 tu, how many moles? For 1 ni, how many moles? Kalau question you dapat 0.1, 0.1 divide by 4 lah. Kita ambil number of mole ni divide by ratio dia. So you will get for every one ratio ni how many moles yang real akan dapat. Okay, let's do another questions. Okay, this is another question. When iron metal is heated with chlorine gas, okay, brown powder of iron trichloride is formed. Okay, this question dia tak bagi chemical equation. So, the first thing you need to write the balanced chemical equation for the reaction. And then dia nak apa? Calculate the volume of chlorine gas that reacts completely with 2.79 gram of iron metal at room condition. Okay, so write dulu the balanced chemical equation. Okay, write the balanced chemical equation. Dia bagi iron metal. Apakah formula iron metal tu? Chlorine gas. Okay. Will produce apa? Iron trichloride. Okay, so what is the chemical equation? Okay, write the chemical equation.
Teacher, for the is it
Iron trichloride?
Fe3Cl?
No. Iron 3
Uh,
is Fe3 plus. So Cl adalah chloride adalah Cl minus. Kenapa tulis chat dekat sini? Jadi ada buku tertekan. Okay, so iron 3 is Fe3. Fe3 plus. Dia punya charge. And then Cl minus, chlorine adalah chloride, Cl minus lah. So, what is the formula that you can get from that? Okay, write the chemical equation dulu. Okay, write the chemical equation. Okay, first, apa cikgu cakap? Write dulu dia punya chemical formula. Okay, so write dulu. Apa formula for iron? What is the formula for iron? Okay, check
Fe.
textbook, page berapa yang hari tu tu. Okay, bila kelas, you need to have your textbook with you. Okay? Jangan tengok depan saja, screen saja. Okay, Fe. Okay, and then chlorine gas.
C
So chlorine gas, what is the chemical
Cl.
formula for chlorine gas?
Cl.
No, that's for chlorine element Cl. Every gas except group 18 semua ada 2 dekat situ. Cl2, chlorine gas. Okay, iron trichloride. What is the formula for iron trichloride? Okay, iron 3 Fe3 plus dia dah tulis dah. So chloride adalah Cl minus. So what is the formula that you boleh dapat? Okay, so Fe3 plus dengan Cl minus. So Fe3 plus Cl minus. So apa total formula dia? Cikgu cakap macam mana nak buat?
Wait.
Okay, how do we combine this?
Is it 3Fe and then you will get it?
No.
No, I mean like 3Fe, like
No.
you
So it should be apa kalau tidak? Remember cikgu cakap bawa 3 tu ke bawah and Cl tu ke bawah. Minus tu. Okay. To opposite. So you will get FeCl3. Nampak sini dia bawa ke bawah. Minus tu ke sini. FeCl3. So it will produce FeCl3. So identify which one, mana satu product, mana satu reactant. So you need to write the arrow dengan plus punya sign tu. Which one? Which one is the product, which one is the reactant? Read from the questions.
teacher, you mean that iron trichloride is FeCl3?
Yes, FeCl3.
How does that change that?
Which one? FeCl3 tu apa? Aira.
Product sir.
Okay, product. So you write lah dia punya arrow tu. Okay, write the arrow. And then letak plus dekat sini. Okay, dah balance ke belum? Is it already balanced? Okay, balance kan? Macam mana nak balance kan? Okay. So apa yang kita perlu buat cara paling cepat? Okay, Cl2 ada 2, Cl3 ni ada 3. Cl2 belah product, reactant you only have 2. Sorry, Cl for reactant you only have 2 and Cl for product you only have 3. So macam mana nak balance? Okay, both sides kena ada sama. So letak 3 dekat sini, letak 2 dekat sini. So you already have 6 Cl on the both sides. Tapi Fe ni cuma ada 2 di sebelah kanan product and only 1 sebelah kiri. So you put another sini. So it's already balanced. So adakah dah lengkap that chemical equations? Adakah dah lengkap? IG. Okay, apa step 4 dalam chemical equation bila kita dah write? Remember tak step tu? Okay, write dia punya apa? Physical state. Okay, physical state. Ni tak lengkap lagi. So you will lose your marks. Okay, put the physical state. Okay, Fe, metal, so it is solid. Metal is just solid at room temperature. So write solid. Okay. Cl2 adalah gas. Dia dah tulis dekat sini gas. So brown powder, of course lah. Powder adalah solid. So you will get dia punya equation secara yang betulnya tu Fe S plus 3Cl2 gas will produce 2FeCl3 solid. Okay, first part dah complete. Okay, how about second part? Actually sebenarnya yang untuk calculate ni step 1 and step 2 tu boleh interchangeable. So you can use yang sini kan cikgu cakap dekat sini tadi. Step 1 ni find tulis based on the chemical equation ni. Sebenarnya it is better lah kalau you buat step 2 ni dulu. Okay, find the mass number of mole ataupun apa yang terlibat in that questions. So do dulu the first step. Okay, based on maklumat yang diberi. Okay, you need to calculate apa? Okay, dia nak calculate the volume of chlorine gas. And then what information that the questions give? 2.79 gram of iron metal. So nak calculate apa? So nak calculate apa? 2.79 gram tu. Yes, moles of apa? Moles of apa? Adakah moles of chlorine gas, moles of iron ataupun moles of iron trichloride?
Fe.
Okay, calculate the number of moles of iron. So macam mana? How to calculate the number of moles of iron? Iron metal. Okay, mass over molar mass. So dia jalan kira
2.79
Mm-hmm.
divided by 5.8.
Okay. Step tu, step 1 dulu. Okay, step 1 ni for the first part. Okay, step 1, find the number of mole of iron yang terlibat tu. So, N is equal to mass of molar mass of iron tu over molar mass, and for Fe. So you will get 2.79 over 55.8. So you will get 0.05 mole. Okay, 0.05 mole of Fe. Okay. So, next, apa step yang kita perlu buat after that? After you already find the number of mole of Fe. Okay, tu step 1 dah complete. Step 2, find the volume.
Right,
How to find the volume?
right ratio.
Right ratio dulu. Okay. Jangan skip right ratio tu. Okay, kita find the ratio pula. Okay, tadi step 1, you dah write the ni step 1. Okay, find the number of mole Okay. Okay, and then step 2. Based on the ratio, based on the chemical equation. Okay, based on the chemical equation. Dia punya singkatan lah. Okay. B titik T. Based on the chemical equation, 2 mole of Fe, okay, react with 3 mole of 3 mole of chlorine gas. Okay, kita nak cari volume of chlorine gas je, so tak perlulah cari FeCl3 tu. FeCl3 pun akan sama je, 0.05. So, macam mana kita nak cari the number of mole of chlorine? How to find the number of mole of chlorine based on the ratio tu? Okay, so 2 Fe react with 3 Cl2. So 0.05 of Fe will react with how much of Cl2?
Huh?
Okay, based on the chemical equation, 2 moles of Fe react with 3 mole of Cl2. Okay, and then you calculate, you find that 0.05 mole of Fe is equal to, the ratio is 2. So how much of Fe tu 0.05 of, how much of Cl2 will react with 0.05 tu? Is 0.05 divided by 2, yes. And then answer time by 3, yes, betul. Okay, find dulu ratio dia for every one tu, every one ratio ni. So 0.05 divided by 2, sebab dia 2 kan, you will get apa? 0.01. 0.0 sialah lah. 0.05 lah. Sorry. 0.05 divided by 2. 0.025. Okay, 0.025. So untuk cari dia punya for chlorine tu, 3 times by 0.025. You will get apa? 0.075. So based on for step 2, okay, you will get that 0.05 mole Fe react with 0.75 mole of Cl2. Okay, this for step 2. Okay, next step 3 kita nak buat apa? Okay, you already got the number of mole of chlorine. So macam mana nak calculate the number of the volume of chlorine gas from the number of mole?
Use the one that have n equal to volume STP.
No, N is equal to volume of gas over molar volume. Okay, and then molar volume tu depends on dia punya conditions. In this question, the condition are at room condition. So it will be 24.0. Okay, Yash dah bagi dia punya equations. Okay, number of moles times by molar volume. So for step 3, cik tulis atas ni lah. Bagi semua senang nampak. Okay, step 3, kita calculate the number of volume of Cl. So macam mana? Okay, apa tak gerak? Okay, Zn is equal to volume of gas over dengan molar volume. So you already got dia punya number of mole. Okay, so nak cari volume tu N times by molar volume lah. So volume of gas is equal to N berapa? 0.075 darab dengan 24 decimeter cube. And then you will get dia punya answer times 24 1.8. Sorry. 0.075 times by 24, you will get 1.8. 1.8 apa? What is the unit? Okay, what is the unit? Tulis 1.8 saja tak betul. You need to write it completely. 1.8 decimeter cube. Yes, 1.8 decimeter cube. Okay, based on that molar volume lah. Dia dah bagi ni dekat sini. Decimeter cube ni. Okay. Ada lagi 15 minutes. You do this activity questions. Okay. And then kalau sempat ataupun kalau tak sempat, next class kita akan discuss. Ada 4 question saja. Okay, dekat mana? Dekat sini, dekat sini. Classwork ni, dekat Google Classroom. Okay, activity 3.2. Okay, activity 3.2. Siapa dah siap? Betul ke tu? Jalan kira kena tunjuk, jangan tulis jawapan saja. Okay, do this. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Kena tunjuk jalan kira. Macam apa yang cikgu buat tu. Okay, boleh buat sekarang. Siapa yang tak boleh guna komputer, yang guna phone saja tu, you just open textbook page 73. The answer is visible. Mana ada answer dekat sini? Course cannot submit Google form. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Understand that. Jap. Let me buat balik. Oh, because, okay. Alright. Okay, cikgu buat balik. Delete this. Because it is question, so semua orang nampak. Jap. Okay, kat sini cikgu akan buat balik. Sekejap. No, silap. Okay. Cikgu dah post. Tab a window. Tab. Okay, cikgu dah post kat sini activity 3.2 ni. Okay. Klik dekat sini and then questions akan keluar. Okay, page 73 and 74 in textbook. Okay, try semua buat first question dulu. Okay, and then kita akan discuss first question today. Yang 2 and 3 and 4 tu later lah. Tapi dia punya deadline tonight, malam ni. Because it is considered as your activity untuk hari ni. Tak boleh lambat. Okay, try to do question 1 dulu. Question 1 yang dekat sini. Okay. The decomposition of calcium carbonate. Dia dah bagi chemical equation. So ni akan straightforward saja, tak apa susah sangat. Okay, tak perlu write apa? Chemical equations. Okay, I give you 5 minutes. Try to do it in 5 minutes. Okay, and then question 1 ni senang saja because tengok that chemical equation it only apa? The ratio adalah 1 to 1 and to 1. So 1 1 1 saja. So it should be less than 1 minute. Less than 5 minutes. Okay, around 2 to 3 minutes saja. Tu dia dah bagi 65. 65 tu.
Teacher not so fast.
Okay, question 1. Okay, sorry, 10:40. Okay, question 1. Okay, apa first step yang kita kena buat? What is our first step? Okay, what is first step? Okay, chemical equation dah ada. So, apa first step? Find the number of moles. Okay, which one? Which chemical? Which chemical that kena find the number of mole dulu? Based on the information that already given. Zinc. Question 1 tak ada zinc. Why zinc? Question 1 only have carbon carbonate. Okay, carbon oxide. Sorry, calcium carbonate, calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Okay, for question 1 ni. Okay, so apa yang kita kena buat dulu? First step, number of mole dah betul. So, which number of mole that kena cari? Okay, first step. Okay, number of mole yang mana ni? Mana yang lain ni? Ke tak buat? Semua tunggu cikgu je buat.
Teacher, I'm doing little.
So what is the first step? So if you already started, so what is the first step?
First step, I actually find the mole first for
For what?
CO2.
CO2. Betul, correct. Find the number of mole of CO2. Okay. So which formula kita kena guna?
The molar volume 2.
Okay, molar so and sorry, volume over molar volume. So N for CO2. Alamak. Okay. N for CO2 is equal to volume of CO2 divide by molar volume. Okay, molar volume tiap question dia cakap at room condition. So at room condition should be 24 lah. So volume of CO2 1.2 decimeter cube divide by 24. So akan dapat 1.2 divided by 24. 0.05 mole. Okay, 0.05 mole. So, what is the second step?
Find the ratio.
Okay, find the ratio. 5G? What is 5G? Okay, based on chemical equation, kita boleh find that apa? 1 mole of CaCO3 react with okay, kita tulis kat sini lah. Okay, cikgu tulis. Based on the chemical equation, okay, 1 mole of CaCO3 react with 1 mole of apa? Sorry, bukan react, produce. Okay, sorry. Produce padam. Okay, produce 1 mole of calcium oxide, and 1 mole of CO2. Okay, therefore, okay, thus, semua dah satu, so 0.05 mole of CaCO3 produce 0.05 mole of CaO and 0.05 mole CO2. Kita tengok semua dia dah sama dah. Okay. Dia punya ratio. So, for the third step. Step ketiga. Okay, disuruh calculate apa? Mass of calcium carbonate. So, what is the next step? Step 3. So, step 3. How do we find the mass of calcium carbonate? Mass and yes lah mass. How do we find? N-molar mass, correct? So use the formula N is equal to mass over molar mass. Ni for CaCO3 lah. Okay. So find dulu molar mass for CaCO3. Molar mass for CaCO3. We will get apa? Ca ni 20, Ca 40. Okay, tambah 12. So akan dapat 52 plus 32. Sorry, 32, 16 times 3. Not 32. Okay, berapa tadi? 16 times 3. 48. Okay, 48 plus 40 plus 12, 100. You will get 100. So, the mass of CaCO3 is equal to molar mass times by N. So, dapatlah 0.05 times by 100. Okay, you'll get 5G. Okay, 5 gram. Okay, that's the answer, 5 gram. Jadi, for question 1, okay, it is straightforward. Kalau for question 2, 3 tu maybe dia tak straightforward lah based on that dia punya chemical equation. So remember, untuk to calculate the number of moles ni ataupun to calculate anything regarding dia punya chemical equation ni, kita nak calculate, kita panggil stoichiometry ni. Okay, kita ada 3 step. Okay, remember, the first one kita calculate dulu. Okay, basically kita calculate dulu the number of mole lah. Okay, the number of mole yang involved in that experiment ataupun questions. Okay, tu paling penting, number 1, find the number of mole dulu. Okay, for of anything yang involved in that questions. Okay, number 2, we find the ratio. Okay, from the chemical equation. Okay, compare to the chemical equation and then find the ratio. Okay, from the number of mole tu that you already got. Okay, number 3, step 3. After you already find the number of mole, okay, find lah number 3 ni. Apa that questions tu nak? What questions tu nak? For example, in question 1 ni, this questions nak the mass of calcium carbonate. Alright, kita tengok yang question sini. Kalau kita tengok number 2 ni, okay, zinc react with hydrochloric acid. Okay, ni dia suruh cari apa? Mass of zinc. Okay, mass of zinc. Step 3 ni kita kena cari mass of zinc. That should be used to produce 0.5 mole of hydrogen gas. Ni dia dah bagi dah. 0.5 mole of hydrogen gas. So based on this, dia dah bagi number of mole. You tengok dekat sini, 0.5 mole. Sini adalah 1, 2, 1, 1. So suruh carilah 0.05 mole. So kita tengok dekat sini 1 dan 1. So dia punya ratio dia will be the same. Okay, try complete this activity by today. Okay, submit by today before midnight. Okay, after you learn this topic today, dah boleh buat semua questions dalam assessment individual tu. Okay, selepas dah boleh you already boleh maksudnya dah lepas belajar today lesson ni, after today lesson, okay, boleh jawab semua soalan dalam assessment individual tu. Okay, untuk assessment group, okay, belum ada lagi yang lengkapkan. Okay, belum ada lagi yang lengkapkan this. Sekejap. Okay, belum lengkapkan this list name. Okay, lengkapkan. Banyak lagi group yang tak ada ni. Okay. Siapa yang ada problem, bagi tahu cikgu. Okay, story time 51. Cikgu akan recording. Okay, do you have